Hi everyone. Welcome back to Animal Trail Girlish Square 2, Episode 5, where we just came out of an interesting yet successful filming session for the music video that they used to submit for the qualifiers of the Tokyo New Idol Festival. So despite the director Raska making the girls do crazy and strange movements, the video is a hit, so it has many views and comments. So it looks like we're heading to the Kumi portion of the story. So we've already seen the Shiryuki portion, and Haneru and Teteru's portion are in Animal Trail Girlish Square Part 1. So for Kumi, she's concerned that she's holding back Animal Trail Girlish Square because of her busy schedule. So Kumi is in culinary school, and as part of her education, she has work. So let's see how it goes for the Kumi portion of the story. So first we have Guri going Gao. So let's hear Guri speak.
Go. Go.
Okay. So Guri can always tell how I'm feeling. So whenever I'm feeling sad like this, he always snuggles up to me.
Kumi, 疲れてるか? 疲れてるのとはちょっと違うのかな?
So I'm stressed. And I can't always speak my mind when I'm with Guri without holding anything back. And I think if it were not for him, I probably would have been crushed under the weight of my anxieties long time ago.
思い知っちゃってるんだよね。私の限界っていうのかな。
So this might be my limit.
本当にこのままで。
And I'm already drowning trying to manage culinary school and working at the restaurant. But I'm now an idol too. And yet, the girl up on stage who's always bright and bubbly and smiling, she's not even the real me. She's the girl that I want to be. Her personality sculpted by Guri's power. But the others are not like that. Okay. And when they get up there, they are all just themselves. And even for Shiryuki, who has all the problems that she told us about, still manages to get up there and perform every night. And everyone has a real goal that they want to achieve, and the determination to actually achieve it. And that's how they are able to perform. So work hard.
クミは一番だぞ。
But you're the best, right? Okay, Kumi?
ありがとう。大丈夫だよ。
Thanks. So I'm okay. And even as I say that, though, my mind is already elsewhere. I stare blankly at my messy notebook.
創作スイーツか。
So I have to focus on my culinary studies. And this is not even for school. Oh, so it's something my boss asked me to come up with for the restaurant that I work at. But honestly, I don't even know how I got this job. So, am I really good enough to work at such a classy hotel? Ooh, so a fancy restaurant.
やっぱ させてやるってことなのかな。
And I'm depressed. And why even bother working on this? So it feels like a waste of time. And it's not like I'm of any use to anyone anyways.
アルバイト先でも獣道でも
No, so I cannot think like that. I can feel myself starting to spiral again.
ガウ
And any advice from Guri? So seeing Guri making a cute little face, I pat him on the head.
できるじゃなくてやらなきゃ。グリ君やみんなのためだもん。
No, so I have to do it.
獣道ガーリッシュスクエア
Okay, so what's next? So it's been several days since that. Oh, so the meeting. And we are currently in Shimokitazawa, so a really hip district of Tokyo for our first tour performance. Okay, so they managed to book some performances outside of their usual place. So I'll admit, between the trendy nature of the place and the fact that we are decently far from our home in Akiba, I'm a little nervous when we first pulled up to the station. Ooh, wow, so we love you, Animal Trail! But here in the venue, with those familiar bright lights and screaming fans, it feels like we never left home. And these are not all Animal Trail fans, mind you, so there are other groups performing here today. But if I know anything about these girls' capabilities, I can guarantee you so most of these people will be buying their merch on the way out. Okay.
エンジンなんか組んで目立ってんな。獣道って何だったっけ？
So is this the Kemono Michi or Animal Trail?
色物みたいな PV でカレー食ってた。
And they remember the music video from Raska.
知らね。
タイガー殿、我が輩ちょっと行ってまいります。
And surprisingly, Kocho, Principal General, is here. Well, leave them, man. So, are you trying to get us kicked out before this thing even starts?
タイガー殿は我が輩を見くびっているのでは？あんな連中に物の道理を分からせるなど2秒もかかりませんが。
So, no rough play, no violence, no beating people up that you don't like. Hey, so stop threatening to kill people. I'm begging you. Oh, so are they starting now? Well, I guess they use a buzzer here.
いや、こうしてはいられません。シラクション！
Oh, so it's not their turn yet. So they are number 4.
最近のコーチューさんは前にも増して弾けてんな。
And maybe that's because of everything that happened with Shiyuki recently. But still, I know he's her butler and all, but to think he's this devoted to her. And I get waiting or wanting to support your mistress and all, but this man takes it to a whole different level.
何か？
So what's wrong? No. So it's nothing. Okay, so the group finishes. Oh, snap. So I think the girls are next. It's my first time seeing them in a joint concert like this, but I'm surprised by how good the other performers are, so I end up losing track of time. And not that I should be surprised, but Animal Trail's got some fierce competition in the indie idol world. And there's just something about the indie idols that speak for itself. So, is it the slightly amateurish video? So, the sense of closeness you feel with them that you can't get with big-time celebs.
タイガー殿、前座はどうやら終わりのようですぞ。
Okay.
その瞬間に備えましょう。
So, time for Animal Trail. Seriously, man, so you're going to offend someone at this rate. But luckily, we are pretty much surrounded by Animal Trail fans right now, plus the girl's first song already started playing, so I doubt anyone actually heard him complain.
はじめましての人ははじめまして。いつものみんなは毎度どうも。
And there you go.
けもの道ガーリッシュスクエアです。
So a nice, smooth intro, just like we practiced in our meetings. Wait, Kumi? And did she forget it's her turn to give her greetings? So, where's the gal?
よろしくお願いします。
So, Tetera just jumps in. Oh, phew, so nice save. Tetera? Still, that is really unusual for Kumi. And normally she responds to the fans with her little roar during the intro, and I can already see the disappointed looks on their faces. So come on, we want the gal. Kumi? Well, obviously mistakes happen on stage from time to time, so usually I would not be too worried. But Kumi has always been the exception to the rule. She never misses a beat up there. So that's probably because of Guri's magic. But then, what happened just now? So, where's the magic? But luckily, the rest of the concert goes off without a hitch. And the rest of the fan club want to go explore the neighborhood for a bit, but as for me, well, I have somewhere I need to be. So the green room should be, oh, so here it is. Hey girls, so great job out there. And we can see Kumi looking down, so she knows that she made a mistake. There you go. So Kumi looks super down, just like I thought she would be.
そんなに落ち込まなくても、タイガーも言ってやってよ。
But you know, mistakes happen. Hey, Kumi, so you did great up there.
気休めはやめてください。ちゃんと自覚してます。いつもの挨拶でつまずいてからずっと立て直せなくて。
So I flopped and never got back up.
平気よ。私なんていつものことだもの。それは全然平気じゃないと思うけど。
But still. And even Shiyuki can't get through to her. So was your magic not working today, Guri?
違う。普段通りだ。
No? I see.
失敗する時だってある。
But was it Kumi's mistake or Guri's? And he always speaks in like half sentences, so it's hard to tell what he makes sometimes or what he means.
出だしからこんなで皆さんのことも不安にさせてすいません。まだまだライブは続くのに。
So it's our first tour and I've already messed up.
大丈夫です。切り替えて
Okay. She seems a little more withdrawn than usual today. But I know she's a very responsible girl, so if she says she can't do it, I know she'll follow through on that.
ファミレス。
そうね。軽く打ち上げしてから帰ろっか。
ぜひ。
Okay. And sensing that the others are intentionally creating, an opening for me, I walk to Kumi, who is still down in the dumps.
タイガーさん、今日は本当に。
So I'm sorry about today. Well, of course, I'm not here to get an apology from her, but neither am I here to try to console her. So you don't have culinary school tomorrow afternoon, right?
いえ、夕方からです。
Okay. So in that case, I'm sorry if this is a little presumptuous, but so could we meet up around noon tomorrow? Not for the idol stuff, but just to clarify. Wait, so me? Just me?
タイガー、グミ。
So time to eat. Yeah, well, we'll be right there. Okay, so just shoot me a text and let me know. So also don't tell the others, okay? So what should I do? So Taiga-san just suddenly asked me out.
けもの道ガーリッシュスクエア
Ooh, wow, so it's already 10 a.m. So I should probably get going. So we're meeting up in an hour in front of the Akihabara station, and I would not want to keep her waiting. So this station gets pretty busy during the week, but on the weekends, the number of people commuting through here is staggering. So it's not even noon yet, and I can hardly see where I'm going. Oh, so was she already here? Sorry, Kumi, so I know I did not keep you waiting long. As I hope.
いえ、全然そんなことは。遅れないように、ちょっと早めに出てきただけなので。
Okay. Oh, so that was my plan too, but I guess you beat me.
それはすいません。気が利かなくて。
Huh? Wait, so you did not do anything wrong?
それで、今日はその。
So maybe I arrived too early.
Go.
And Guri attacks Taiga.
グリ君、なんで出会い頭にボカってするの？
クミを呼び出したりして生意気だ。懲らしめる必要がある。
So he's insulting you. Damn. So that hurt. And I think I lost a few brain cells. Well, I don't care what you think. So this is between Kumi and me, so you stay out of it, Guri. And besides, I asked her out today because of... So I want a chance to talk with her. No, so that's not quite right. Well, I thought we could use a little change of pace. Oh, so I figured we should go on a date together. Wait, date? Yeah, so which makes you a third wheel? Furball, so scram.
Go. お前なんかいつでも殺せることを忘れるな。
So I won't accept that comment. Oh shit. So Guri disappears anyways. Sheesh. Well, anyways, sorry in advance, Kumi. So this is sort of a spur of the moment thing, so I didn't have a lot of time to plan. Wait, plan? Like where we are going to go and stuff. So I thought the cake buffet down the street might be a nice place to start. For what? Oh, so our date. So has she always been this chaotic?
これは言葉通り受け止めちゃいけないやつです。いつもの気遣いですね。タイガーさんは優しいから。
So her gaze so falls to her feet and she shrinks into herself.
貴重なお休みをすいません。
Wait, so where is this coming from? So I'm the one who asked you out, silly girl. And as strange as this may sound, this is the Kumi that I know. At least from my perspective, she's a very earnest and conscientious girl, so if a little lacking in the confidence department. Or more specifically, she just never likes to impose on others. Well, that's good. So come on, so our date calls. So because of how passive she is, I've got to be the one to take her. So be the lead. Okay. So admittedly, I did not really look into the place much before choosing it, so I'm just sort of looking for somewhere close to the station. Well, I honestly don't know what a cake buffet is.
がっつきすぎですかね。いっぱい取ってきちゃいました。
So Taiga's going to have Kumi explain to him what a cake buffet is. So I know, right? Why, I thought about getting a sandwich at first, but the cakes here are calling to me. Plus, you don't get to eat this much cake every day, you know? But then again, cake has lots of sugar, and too much sugar is not good for you. Well, even if it's a once in a while moment.
あんまりこういうところには来ないんですか？
Nah, well, it's not really my jam, so this feels like more of a girl thing anyways. And I gesture around us, where every table either has a couple of lovebirds or a gaggle of girls.
タイガーさんはモテるので、着慣れてるところに誘ってくれたのかと。
Sorry, so what was that?
いえ、なんでも、それより、いただきますね。
Nothing, so
いただきます。
let's start eating. Nice. So it looks like she's a dessert enthusiast, and I guess bringing her here is the right call after all.
この梨のタルト美味しいです。ブルーベリーがいいアクセントになって。
So which one is that? Oh, so that one. Okay, so let's give it a taste. Yeah, well, I mean, it's pretty good, and well, I'm no food critic though, so I can't really say much beyond that.
ほんのり紅茶。オールグレーかな。香り付けしてるんだ。
So Kumi lists off the ingredients and flavors like a pro. Why swear? So she could start up her own food review channel if she wants to. And meanwhile, I'm just cluelessly, munching away, completely unaware of what I'm even eating.
梨か。明 味は文句ないけど、見た目が地味とか言われちゃいそうかも。
So it tastes good, but the presentation looks off. I think this strawberry mousse is pretty good.
いちごは旬じゃないので、ちょっと弱いかと。
Wait, they aren't? So when are strawberries in season? Anyways. And what does she mean by the flavors are weak? And what about this, let's see, matcha one here? So I'm a fan of it personally, and it really wakes up the taste buds, if you know what I mean.
抹茶、よっぽどアレンジしないと驚きはなさそうですね。
So I think the combo is not good. So it's not matched correctly. Wait, so is she speaking another language here? Well, I'm so lost.
今日誘ってくれてありがとうございます。タイムリーというか。
But thanks for spending the time with me, Taiga.
なんだか心が見透かされたような。本当に助かります。
Well, of course, no problem. I really is not even also intending to make this a full-on date at first, so I'm glad she's enjoying herself. And now, I don't know if it's just me, but this date is really starting to feel really date-like. Huh? Wait, so where did my cheesecake go? I was really looking forward to trying that one. I would have seen if Kumi had snatched it off my plate, and I certainly did not eat it, which means Guri stole all of Taiga's cheesecake. So just then, I hear someone, or rather, something, delightfully nomming away under the table. Hey, so what do you think you're doing under there? I can't hear you, furball.
なくなったぞ。もっと持ってこい。
Seconds, thirds, more cake. Like hell, I'm going to give you more. So, you stole mine. Whoops. So, I totally yelled that. Hey, Kumi? So, could you keep your little bear friend under control? So, he went goblin mode.
ジェリー、綺麗なのはいいんだけど、食べ応えが物足りない。
But Kumi is too busy examining the taste of the different cakes. Hello, Kumi? And why is she suddenly a judge on MasterChef? Hello, Earth to Kumi.
大丈夫です。
Wait, I'm okay. I didn't ask how you are doing, though.
すいません。ちょっとあまりの美味しさに一人の世界に入ってしまったと言いますか。
So I'm sorry I got carried away. I see. Well, I'm glad you...
早く持ってこい。
More cake. Ow. Okay. So I'm getting to it. So just stop scratching my leg. Well, you heard him, so want anything while I'm up?
すいません。では、タイガーさんから見て見栄えがする綺麗なやつをいくつか。
Uh-oh. So talk about a curveball. Okay, so I'm back. Sorry I took so long. So deciding is hard. I hope you like these.
チョコと抹茶。チョコと
So is something the matter, Kumi?
大丈夫です。
No, it's okay. She sure does not sound fine.
取ってきてくれたんですか？わあ。なるほど。
And needless to say, her feedback on this round of cakes is far less, or shall we say, verbose. So let's talk more eating.
レアチーズケーキかな。色は多分ハーブで出してるんでしょうけど。こっちは、わあ、綺麗。マカロンサンドですか。
So I thought you would like that one, and it looks too good to eat, if you ask me.
マカロン、その手もありましたね。なるほど。はあ。
Wait, so why is she all depressed now?
ごめんなさい。これは勝手に落ち込んでるやつで。私、発想力ないなっていう。
So I think Kumi ran out of words that she could say about the cakes. Huh? So wait, what do you mean?
課題だ。
Wait, what?
すごいケーキを作らないとクビになる。
Oh, so part of her assignment is to bake a cake.
グリくん。
Wait, Guri-kun!
なんとかしろ。
So Guri's random interjections and Kumi's panicked reaction catches me off guard. Hey, that does not sound very reasonable. Do you, want to talk about it? And that's kind of an unfair question in hindsight.
食べ終わってからで。
So let's eat first. And I know how passive she is, so it's not like she is going to say no. Okay, so they're out of the cake bakery. So for Guri, anything tastes good. Okay, so instead, she delays the inevitable for as long as possible, saying she wants to do more research until finally... Okay, I see, so that's the assignment that they gave you.
はい。
Yes. And eventually making our way to the nearby park, Kumi explains her assignment to me in detail. So this place is usually pretty busy on the weekends, but likely due to the Guri's magic, there isn't a single other soul in sight.
前にも話しましたっけ？私のアルバイト先はとにかくもうとんでもなくレベルが高くて、同期のアルバイトさんも前に辞めちゃいましたし。
Okay. I think she mentioned that it's a restaurant in the same, Bujay Hotel, and that she got the job through her culinary school. And maybe it's like an internship or something. Well, I'm sure that's what it is.
次は私の番みたいです。
And I'm on the chopping block. And why do you say that? So apparently, she has until Monday to submit some innovative dessert idea. And that's soon. But did they actually say they will fire you? Also, if your idea is not good, so no, right? Well, I'm not going to outright say she's overthinking this because I don't know. Also, her full situation yet. However, I also know she's a pretty sensitive girl, so
なんでって聞かれちゃうと察したとしか言えないんですが。
so they gave the worst of the work to Kumi.
あそこは全然そういう甘い職場ってわけじゃないですし、多分見透かされてるんです。
Okay, so Kumi got put on some kind of improvement plan. So here, I'll give you this. So show us that you are worthy of being kept, or we'll have to cut you.
ただでさえも飲み込みが悪いのに、最近の私が全然アルバイトに身が入ってなかったこととか。
And clearly that's hard for her to admit, as she hesitates several times before finally figuring it out. So she really is such a good girl.
私が悪いんです。皆さんの条件は同じかそれ以上で、それでもちゃんとこなせてるのに。
So, well, that comparison makes no sense. Oh, sorry, so that came out wrong.
それはダメです。
And her tone comes out surprisingly firm.
私に合わせちゃダメです。みんなで共有してるこの夢はそんなに小さなものじゃないですよね。
So I feel that I'm letting everyone down.
簡単にリスクもなく、夢って叶えられるものではないはずです。
So, for a moment, she leaves me at a loss for words.
私みたいなどんくさいのがあれこれ器用にこなせると思っちゃったのがいけなかったんです。なんとか頑張れるかもなんて過信して、そういう私の弱さとか甘えとかも全部見透かされちゃってるのなら。
Wait, so is she talking about Animal Trail right now?
もういいのかなって思っちゃったりもします。
So I can't do it. Wait, what?
いっそ専門学校辞めちゃっても。
Oh, well, thank God.
学校でもアルバイト先でも私才能ないなって思うことばっかりですし。
So I feel that I'm not fit to be a chef.
アイドルなら才能あるって思ってるわけではないですけど。
But then again, the same is true for me being an idol. And when I see the forced, self-deprecating smile on her lips, it feels like I'm being stabbed in the heart. And it hurts so much.
ここではみんなが私を必要としてくれる。どこかに私の限界があって、いつか何かを選ばなきゃいけないんだとしたら。
So, there's only the one me.
これって
Kumi. I shout at her, hoping to break her out of her doom spiral. Well, I'm so sorry, Kumi.
ごめんってなんで。
So why apologize? Because you're suffering so much, and I never noticed. Well, I call myself your producer, but I clearly have not been paying nearly enough attention to you.
それは私が勝手に隠してて、タイガーさんはいつもみんなのことちゃんと分かってますから。
Wait, so let's hear Kumi
バックログを表示します。
finishing her sentence.
それは私が勝手に隠してて、タイガーさんはいつもみんなのこと、私のことも考えてくれてます。
Okay? But you've been shouldering all of this by yourself, so I should have noticed.
タイガーさん。
Well, I'm the one who's been overconfident arrogant, even. I thought I had everything under control, so I just pushed forward with those plans without even properly checking in with all of you. So not just you, but also Shiyuki, Haneru, and Tetera. And all I've been doing is focusing on the immediate tasks at hand, day in and day out. And I thought I had a handle on things, and I even prided myself on it. And at some point, I grabbed her hand, and just now, I feel her squeeze it back.
ちゃんと言えばよかったんです。ごめんなさい。
So,
私が
I'm sorry that I hid all this.
タイガーが悪いぞ。
Well,
死んで詫びろ。
it's his fault. Wait, no, so don't kill me.
ゴー。
こらグリ君。
So she interrupts us at the absolute worst possible time, but honestly, it does lighten the mood a bit.
さっきのこと軽い気持ち、逃げの気持ちで言ったんじゃないんです。そりゃお母さんは怒るかもですけど。
So if I quit culinary school, my mother will not be pleased.
けもの道は私が東京に出てきて初めて見つけた居場所で、私にとっても叶えたい夢だから。
Well, I know. I know she takes everything she does seriously. Including those words just now, I know they came after much deliberation. But back at that cake buffet, you were trying really hard to find inspiration for your assignment, weren't you?
それは
Well, for that... So you want to open your own restaurant someday too, right? Maybe, yes. So knowing you have all these big dreams, it makes me really happy, enough that I could almost cry. But I'll admit, so I think you are biting off more than you can chew here.
今回のことだけじゃないんです。たとえ今回を乗り越えても、またきっとこういう。
And it sure might. So I'll say, so maybe this is just me being arrogant again and even a little selfish, but well, I want to make all your dreams come true, Kumi.
全部って。
All of them? Hey, look, so you are totally right. So even if we get over this one hurdle, there will still be lots more where that came from. And trying to balance all of this, so the dreams at once, is probably going to really be tough on you. So you might even want to give up at times. Well, I'm sure that's what's happening or about to happen. So she tells me she's already at her limit, and here I am saying to just keep suffering. I'm sure lots of people would say I'm pushing my own desires onto her, and maybe they be right. But even so...
ごめんなさい。もう行かないと。これからアルバイトなので。
So sorry, work time. Oh, right.
では、また明日のライブで。行こう、グリ君。
買う？
今日はありがとうございました。
But thanks for today. And once again, I failed to notice the little things and just how incompetent am I? Heh, well, I already know the answer to that. I may like to think of myself as some big shot producer these days, but the truth is that, well, I'm just a nobody. a nobody with a big heart. Well, that's it. And shaking off my uncertainty, I pull my phone out of my pocket. Hey, Haneru, so are you at work right now? So there's probably no one there anyways, so you've got time to chat? Yes? Maybe? And searching within that big heart of mine, I found a certain desire. A desire to believe in Kumi and her friends. And there's something I need to talk to you about. Oh, so others too? So Kumi's the one who taught me the importance of friendship. And I think it's high time that I put that lesson to practice. Oh, so it's important. And I could really use you girls' help. So how about Kumi? So wait, why am I floating? And the warp hole's starting to vibrate, and I think she's almost here. So someone teleported Kumi to Rascal's curry shop. And there she is. Good evening, Kumi. So sorry, I hope you did not bruise your butt during the fall. But so after falling through a warp hole in the ceiling, she stands in place, clearly still bewildered by what just happened.
やれやれ、帰ってくんのが遅えったら。
Okay, so a few moments later, Pen, who is in charge of bringing her here, pops through the warp hole as well.
クミは働いてたな。それより女の子なんだからもっと優しく連れてきなさいよ。
So next time, handle Kumi with gentle care, so don't drop her.
ペン相手にそういうの期待しても無駄よ。
あなたがどうにかしてもよかったのよ。皆さん、お腹空いてるんじゃないの？カレー食べる？
So, do you want some curry? Wait, so she's already butting in. Wait, so it's been what? So 30 seconds? So Rascal can't get by unless someone eats her unappetizing Rascal curry. And not that I can really or complain since she's letting us meet here.
タイガーさんから聞いたの。ごめんなさいね。私ったら自分のことばかりで。謝ったりしないでください。私が。
No, so it's my fault.
タイガーさん。
Well, come on, so don't spill everything. I'm sorry, I just thought we should discuss this with the others too. So we're all friends, after all. And Haneru shoots me a look, and I immediately pick up on its meaning, so I've got this.
全部聞いた。クミが獣道のことを大事に考えてくれてるのは嬉しいし、料理の道、両立の大変さも私はアイドル一筋だから全部ってわけじゃないけど、
So I'm an idol first and foremost, but
分かってあげたい。ああ、これは共有したいって意味ね。
ハネルさん。
wait, so Haneru-san?
タイガー言ったんでしょ？クミの夢をみんな叶えてほしいって。
So, remember?
私も同じ。好きなこと両立させてみんな叶えちゃうなんてかっこいいじゃん。
So, we are all here to help. So, we all have the same dreams.
ちゃんと相談して。私は料理のこととかよくわからないし、頼りないとは思うけど、役に立つかも。
And those words hit especially hard coming from Tetera, who almost never speaks her mind.
ごめんなさい。
Sorry. And this time she sincerely means that.
こう考えてみて。今は獣道の一番大変な時期と課題ですか？二つがたまたま重なってしまっただけでしょ。私も覚えがあるの。人間困った時は視野が狭くなってしまうものだから。
Okay?
ひとまずそれだけひょいっと乗り越えてしまいましょう。きっとクミちゃんならできるわ。今までも乗り越えてきたんだから。
私、そうですね。本当にバカです。
So, I feel stupid right now.
ありがとう、白雪さん。
Well, thanks for your help, Shirayuki-san.
私もお料理のことは全くわかりませんけど。
Well, I'm no expert when it comes to cooking, so, And Kumi finally relaxes.
審査があるのでしたか？そんなものは審査をする人間の頭の中をちょいといじれば済むような気もしますが。
こらロップ、グリもその手があったかみたいな顔しない。
So, stop it, Lop.
なしではないと思うけど。
そんなのクミが考えつかなかったと思う？クミはそのやり方じゃ嫌だったのよ。
それは、そうですね。それだと自分で乗り越えたことにならないので。
So, I want to overcome this. And let's hear what Kumi said previously.
バックログを表示するよ。それは、
Oh, okay, so, oh, well, I,
やっぱクミは私と似てる。
see, we are all alike.
私がハネルさんと？
負けん気が強いとことかね。
私が。
クミちゃんは努力家だものね。
びっくりです。私そんな風に見えて本当に？
Mm-hmm. And even up until the moment she got here, I'm second guessing whether this plan will actually work. But seeing the way everyone's speaking to her and hearing all the things I never would have thought to say, I know this is the right choice. And that's the beauty of friends. When everyone puts their heads together, you feel like you can tackle anything. That's true.
そんなこと言われちゃったら期待に応えたくなりますね。
And thanks to them, I finally get to see Kumi smiling again.
決まったようなもんかな。明日はライブだけど朝までは余裕あるわけだし。
Well, sounds like it's all nighter time.
やれます。
Okay, let's do it. Wow, so even Shiyuki's fired up.
ってことで、その課題はここで取り組むってどう？私たちのことはアシスタントでも何でも好きに使っていいから。
Okay?
みんなでですか？
So all of you girls, so you will all help me?
適当に買い込んでおいたから場所も冷蔵庫の中身も好きに使っていいわよ。何から何まで。はい、カレー。元気つけて頑張って。
Well, I don't know if Curry is going to help them.
いただきます。
But anyways, so Raska places a giant bowl of curry in front of Kumi, and Kumi starts wolfing it down. Well, honestly, that's so like her. Well, I'm sorry for doing all this behind your back, Kumi, and for telling them all the personal things without your permission.
そういうこと言う？なんとかしてあげたい、力になりたいって気持ちで団結してたでしょ？
So you were trying to help her, right? I know, but still.
そういう気持ちって押し付けがましくなるものでしょ？タイガ。
Wait, so Hanero's like,
バックログを表示するわ。そういう気持ちって押し付けがましくなるものでしょ？タイガ身に覚えありまくりのはずなんだけど。
okay. And not much I can say to that.
味見は任せて。私をうならせることができたら、審査なんて勝ったようなものよ。
頼もしいです。
しゃしゃり出てくるな。味見はグリの仕事だ。
何よ。
グリ君にも手伝ってもらうから。
不謹慎ですけど、なんだかワクワクしてきました。私、お友達とお菓子作りなんて初めてです。
So, it's my first time cooking with many people. Okay, so I noticed that this episode is going to get quite long, so I'll leave the baking with and for Kumi to the next episode. So I like how Taiga holds a discussion for Kumi. So we are friends and we help each other out. And even though we are from different backgrounds, we all have experienced the same problem. So we understand and we want you to be happy. So they know that Kumi is overstressed. The fact that she has to come up with a new dessert for her assignment at the fancy restaurant. And it might mean that Kumi is going to get disqualified for poor performance. But hopefully they come up with something excellent for Kumi, even though none of them are excellent when it comes to culinary skills. So anyways, we'll see how all this happens in the next episode.